What's up, guys, and good morning. We are at the airport picking up the winner of our Project Build Giveaway sweepstakes number 7, which is the choice between the Mark IV Toyota Supra or the 2016 Ford F-350 plus $10,000 cash. So we are pulling up to the airport right now. See if we could recognize. Let's see. What's up, man?
What's up?
All right, yeah, you can throw your stuff in the back. All right, guys, this is Thomas. Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you.
All right, well, let's hop in and we'll get headed back. All right, guys, so I just picked up Thomas from the airport. You've seen me pick him up here this morning. We've basically just been enjoying the car ride. We went and ate some lunch, or breakfast, technically, and we were back at the shop right now. Obviously, you could see what we have behind us, which is Supra or the truck, and he is behind this garage door. So now he's gonna, we're gonna open it up and all right, I guess come on in.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I like it. It looks nice.
You like the truck?
But
There's some stuff on it. You said but.
yeah.
There they both are. So I guess you have a really hard decision to make right now.
I don't think it's hard.
What do you think? Should we let him tell us? No, tell us. Which one do you want?
The Supra.
Before even driving them both?
Before even driving them both.
Yeah.
You can't really let the Supra go.
I mean, honestly, like, that's what we pretty much knew what was going to happen. If it wasn't somebody that like needed it for work or something, like, we pretty much knew that this was going to be the #1 pick. Having the truck as the option was always a really cool thing, just because it kind of gives whoever a lot of options. Me and Thomas were actually talking about that on the way down here quite a bit, but I guess I should quit talking and let you kind of soak this in. You gonna pop the hood? Hey, it has a hood latch on it, the secondary safety now too, so
it doesn't fly off again?
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Sorry.
What do you think, Sean? The baby? Are you sad? Are you happy? Or
Mixed feelings.
so you kind of don't want to see it go, but it's kind of want to see it go, but I'll kind of be glad when it's gone.
I don't know.
It's like one of those things where you spend so much time on it.
Like, it's like you love to hate it and you hate to love it, you know?
Yeah. So I've been talking with Thomas for a minute about this thing, and he kind of has a little bit of an interesting story. We were kind of talking about about like what scenario that you would get if, what scenario you would have to be in to pick the Supra, what scenario you would kind of have to be in to like pick the truck. And he was just kind of explaining his situation. I knew there was going to be a story. So like, it seems like with these giveaways, and I knew that Thomas like earned this thing, like he deserved this thing, but I hadn't got to that point yet. And what we were just talking about kind of gave me like the chills a little bit, like talking about this thing. So Thomas, you're from South Central LA,
yeah.
Right? And basically when he's young, so he's about 30 years old. He was born 2 years, I'm 29, 28, whatever. About the same age. And your parents got divorced when you were young.
Yeah.
And so what he was explaining is that it was basically from that point on, it was him and his mom and his 2 younger sisters. Yeah. So from then, instead of you kind of almost getting to really be a kid, you kind of
just took over as an adult.
So you didn't really get the chance to have cars like this. He just explained to me that he had a 240 SX that he bought for cheap that was like, started giving him troubles, like was like a kind of a dream car type of thing, like the project car. But then it was like, all right, now it's not reliable for his family, like, and even right now you drive like a Toyota Camry, and you live with your mom and your sisters and stuff. And the whole way down here, like talking to him today, he was just talking about getting a house and putting his family in there. And we just made a Fast and Furious reference, comparing him to Dom or whatever, talking about family. But basically just the fact that like he kind of never thought that he was going to be able to kind of eventually, I think we all like eventually want a car like this. Yeah. But right now, that wasn't an option for
No,
you.
it wasn't the top of my list.
Yeah.
Top of the list always was, you know, how can I take care of like my sisters or my mom, and even helping out my dad, because you know, still a parent is a parent.
Yeah.
He was always involved, but it was
Just different.
different,
Yeah.
not as the same as when parents are together. So, something like this is never something that feasible at this point in time in my life.
Yeah.
I always prioritize taking care of others
Say
before me.
it. Say it.
Of my family.
Yeah.
So, I was telling him that it's basically him helping me kind of spoil myself.
Yeah. Or kind of get, not
Taking
use
priority of something that I want.
Yeah.
Instead of something that I need for my family. So,
Yeah. I mean, he's basically, again, he's kind of sacrificed the last 15 years of his life, like literally like working every single day. We're talking about like his jobs and how he's moving to be with his family and be around them. And, again, like the whole time down here, he was just we're talking about housing and the housing market and like his priority of getting a house so that way he could put his family in it. And then eventually like make enough money to buy another house so that way he had his own house, but not yet. So Thomas is a really genuine dude. I know we try not to get in your feels or anything right now, but I think that definitely when he said that, I was like, man, I wish I had the camera running, but I knew there was a reason. We just didn't get there yet. But should we take this thing for a drive?
Let's go.
Make sure that hood is closed. Okay.
I saw the video.
That was
Like you kind of figure when he pops both the front and the rear, and he only closes the rear. It's like,
Yeah.
what are we waiting for?
Yeah. Thomas, what do you think?
I love it. I'm ready for it to go home with me.
Well, you could hop in it right now.
Yeah, no.
No.
I don't want to crash it because it's raining.
Yeah.
That way, so.
So you're a little bit south of Atlanta,
No,
or north of Atlanta.
Yeah. I'm
okay.
like 45 minutes north.
Okay. Well, I told him we got to let him drive the truck too, because he's got to give the truck a fair chance. So
Maybe.
gonna go for a little drive in the truck, see what you think of that thing, and then we'll come back, do some paperwork, and then we basically did a same-day flight out of the airport. So we got to rip him back up to the airport here in a little bit. We'll hang out for probably like another hour or so. But so this thing right here is my baby. It's taken us on a lot of adventures.
I like the truck, but for me it doesn't make sense
Yeah.
for
You could throw the family in here.
the cameras at home.
You got the camera for that.
They fit in there.
You ever driven any trucks before? Or?
I drove like a 2008 F-350
Yeah.
from Phoenix, from Tucson all the way to Los Angeles.
Yeah.
And it was a long bed, so it was like, it was sketchy because it was the first truck I've ever driven, period.
Yeah.
So driving that long bed in LA traffic was, let's just say it wasn't fun.
Yeah. Alright guys, so we got Tomas right here. He has the title, he has the keys, and the cash, and what was the official decision?
The Supra.
The 95 Mark IV Toyota Supra plus $10,000 cash. This thing is it's crazy, man. It's really crazy.
Excited.
But This thing is officially his. He is not taking possession of it today. He does live in Georgia, and it's about a how many hour drive from here?
28, I think.
It might be like, it's probably like
20,
18.
20 hours.
20 hours. So anyhow, it's gonna be a little bit, it would be a little bit of a drive, and they have a lot of rain and all kinds of stuff going right there. So he decided to just have this thing shipped. So we already booked the shipment and everything for it today. So you should be getting this thing within the next week and a half. And I mean, right now it's technically officially yours, but I got to keep the keys for a little while.
Well, tell it they pick it up.
Tell it pick it up. But yeah, he's got the title, he's got all the paperwork, got everything that he needs. So that is pretty much it. I really appreciate every single one of you guys for watching the videos, supporting the giveaways, grabbing some merch, and like Tomas right here, he actually wasn't even, you were gonna buy merch anyhow.
Yeah, that same day.
And then
I started watching the video, and I just waited, and I was like, well,
might as well. I mean, it makes sense. So changed his life and could change your life too. So we do have another giveaway kind of planned for within the next like 30 to 45 days. So get ready and amped for that thing. And it's something that we've never done before and that somebody else hasn't done before either. So it's gonna be pretty exciting. But again, huge congrats to Tomas. And I know he's gonna treat this thing, gonna treat it well. He's got a garage he's gonna park it in, gonna drive it to work. It's gonna be, you know, keep you sane.
Try to keep it as a daily, but you know, not abuse it so much.
Yep. Like the nice day daily.
Yeah.
Something like that. So, yep. Again, everybody, super respectful in the comments, and see you guys in the next one. Appreciate you watching. See you later. All right, guys, we're here with the shipper. He is loaded this thing up. It's gonna be in a 2-car trailer headed towards Atlanta. These are some of the other cars. I've never actually seen one of these things in person. This is like that Mr. Bean. No, not Mr. Bean. Steve Urkel. I think this is the type of car. But this is a BMW. I don't even know what it's called. But this door is like off of like a fridge or something. It's a Isetta, BMW Isetta 1957. Pretty cool setup. This is Austin Healy. We get this thing all loaded up, ready to go. Laying down a little bit of wood. And this is gonna be the last time we see this thing for probably a while, unless for some reason we go to Atlanta and meet up with Thomas. All right, boys, she's in here, in the trailer.